Hello Alice, welcome in. How's it going? Have you spent any more money? Any more rays added to the collection? God, then just started fucking smoking too, man. Hoping and praying it's just a burst column pie. Oh, damn. Fucking hell, dude, that is not good at all. What the fuck? Are you okay? Hopefully nothing happened while you were driving it. I feel like the right game is like really choppy for some reason. I don't know why. It seems really like laggy for some reason. See if that makes any difference. No, it's really choppy. I don't understand why. Maybe because of the lights? Is that one? It actually is. Why are my lights affecting... What the fuck? Oh. Guess we're streaming in the dark. How bizarre. That's really weird. Oh god. The thing is, my car makes sounds like that after parking, but I've never seen it smoke. Like, it's never been a problem. Apparently it's quite normal in diesel cars, but I don't know what kind of car you drive. Yeah, prioritise getting the car fixed. Cardboard isn't going anywhere. Engine base, as long as the gasket's not gone to sumpers, I'm fine, I hope. A driver focus, eco boost, also known as an eco boom. Oh no. Oh god. I'm sure it's okay. But yeah, I for your sake, am hoping it's not the gasket. That would be big bad. Not ideal. fuck's sake. Hold on, Ellis. Oh, fuck's sake. Can't even do it on there. Hold on. It's because it registered a link for some reason. There you go. I don't actually see a message. Did I? Yeah, so I'm multi-streaming currently to both YouTube and Twitch. So what you see here is obviously on Twitch, but I'm also streaming like a vertical layout, like to YouTube Shorts. I thought I'd try it out. I figured out how to stream to various platforms at the same time, so I thought I'd try YouTube. Well, oh no, that's alright. To be honest, you should have VIP, but I don't know how to move VIPs around. So I'll figure that out, and you shouldn't have that problem anymore. Yeah, so no, you did see it. I'm live there too. Hopefully that's working okay. I kind of have it up on one side just to keep an eye on it, but I'm not expecting too much to happen there today. Yeah, my Discord bots just kind of went ahead of the game and decided to fucking post that I'd posted something even though I hadn't. I just scheduled it because that's the only way it would let me do it. Hey, what's up? Welcome in, Jugador. I said that right. Welcome in, Gararug. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Latios shiny or Latios? Latios for me. Latios is my favourite Pokemon. I love both of them, but yeah, Latios is my personal favourite. Oh, Ellis, I'm currently in the process of negotiating what is hopefully going to be a pretty good, like, cut price deal for a PSA 9 Shiny Ray. The Hidden Fates, like, promo one. It's not that expensive as it is, to be honest, as a PSA 9, but I might be able to get it for a bit less. Yeah, it's a stunning card, so I must have it. Imagine Modest Nature. Modest Nature would be cool. I don't know what modest is in Spanish or Italian, but we'll figure it out if we get that far. If I get a good-natured Latios, I'll probably trade it to an English game and do some battle frontiering. Oh, right. I missed out on the box. I went to the pop-up Pokémon Center in London, like just before Sword and Shield release, and they had those in the Metagross boxes in abundance. And I just didn't get one because I wasn't actively collecting at the time, and I really wish that I had, because they were like £75 if that. Like they were not expensive. But now that like Ray box is like £1,000. What's up, Password? Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. But if any of you guys here on Twitch want to check out the YouTube stream, I'll post a link here. I'm quite interested by it, and it looks pretty cool. I wouldn't sell it, no, I don't blame you. I do not blame you one bit. Yeah, that's my cat somewhere in the background. Yeah, if anyone wants to check the stream out on YouTube as well. Is this on emulator? Welcome, Dave. No, this is on 2 DS capture cards. So 2 DS consoles. See? There's one. And the other. No, we don't emulate here. Everything is done legit. Nice, yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually built these two myself. I put the capture boards in myself. I'll hopefully have a few more in the coming months. My card came back at 5, I don't care, it's not resale, so it doesn't bother me, but it's slabbed, same as the card. Pulled graded, came back at 7 before. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, like, I'm not too worried about. It's nice to know the value of things, but there's not many cards, at least ones that I buy. If I buy them, then they're for me. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, I'm the same. Like if I'm gonna buy it for me, then it's for me. Like it's for my own collection. If I pull a card, get it graded, and then it comes back at, you know, a PSA 10 or something, and it's not a card that I'm particularly like worried about having in my collection, then I'll I wouldn't sell it necessarily for the monetary gain. I'd sell it or trade it towards a card that I actually want, or a product of some kind that I want. That's what will happen with the when my Mew and Charizard come back from PSA. Hopefully the Charizard will get a 10. I don't think it will, if I'm being honest. I think the Charizard is actually the least likely to get a 10. Mew has a good chance, I would say, but I don't intend on getting rid of the Mew. The Charizard, however, I'm not too fussed about. I just wanted the thrill of opening 151, so I'm not really too fussed about keeping the Charizard. Especially if it comes back a 9, I'll keep it. If it comes back a 10, then I'm going to trade it towards Latios and Latios GX. Like the alt art. I'll probably get a really good ungraded one and then send it in. Get rid of both and buy PSA 10 Gold Star Latios. My friend, I will need much more than those two to get a PSA 10 Gold Star Latios. That is a minimum £15,000 card. Minimum. And that's just based on the last sale. And there's been like 2 sales in 2-3 years. So, yeah, those 2 cards are not getting me a PSA 10 Gold Star Latios. I could potentially get a really good like raw like Gold Star Latios, but the chances of there still being a raw like ungraded one out there that is PSA 10 worthy is like slim to none. Like there's almost no chance of that. £15,000 is like low. There are cards worth far more than that. That's just one example. Where do I get one of these for free to sell? Oof, for free is difficult. Maybe. List it as lightly played. You might get lucky. Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Yeah, I mean, if my Mew and Latios come back as a PSA 10, like their combined value would be about 1,700, like £1,700, just based on current market price. They'll be about 850 each. But I don't think they'll both get a 10. I think Mew might, but I don't think Charizard will. Unfortunately. And Mew is the one that I'm not willing to part with. And I'll only part with Latios if it's a 10. If it's a 9, I'm keeping it. People complain about the price of Switch games. Yeah, the thing is, these are collector's items. The only people paying that kind of money for them is generally the ones that have it. But yeah, I pulled both of those cards, like I pulled them from a pack. So I certainly didn't spend that much on them, but they might be worth that much. Hello, I hope your day has been good so far. I've been going around Twitch finding small creators and following them, and you're my 2615. Oh, damn. Thanks, Mr. Scott. Appreciate that. I wouldn't spend that much on it myself. See, I would, that's the problem. But I don't like spending large sums of money. So the only way that I will acquire any of the expensive cards that I want is if one of my current potential expensive cards comes back, well, at the grade that I need it to. and I will trade it towards that. But no, I couldn't. Unless I had like unlimited amounts of disposable income, yeah, I wouldn't drop that kind of money. Not without offsetting most of the price. But yeah, that's kind of why I enjoy like the TCG. The thing is, I have absolutely no intention of gaining monetary value from it, but it's nice to know that something that I found, like just pulling it myself, it's kind of like finding a shiny. Like there's most of the value is in the fact that you found it and it's yours, you know? Yeah. But like for example, this is like probably my favourite card that I have right now. So it's a PSA 10 Ultimate as Latios. From the 10th, like the 10th anniversary of Pokémon. It was only released in Japan. It's like a really, it's not a very common card, I would say. Like, unless you specifically wanted to collect obscure cards, you wouldn't even really know what that was. But I like Latios, so I wanted it. And it's PSA 10 no less, so. Someone's selling a PSA 9 Gold Star Ray for 38k. Yeah. Do you know what's crazy? 38,000 is PSA 9. Brother, do you know how expensive PSA 10 Gold Star Ray is? PSA 10 Gold Star Ray is like upwards of 80 grand. It is a fucking expensive piece of cardboard. Yo, what's up, Triggery? Welcome in, man. How's it going? I've seen somebody who solely collects Magikarp cards. Yeah, I mean, fair play. There are some really cool Magikarp cards, to be fair. There's a really nice alternative art Magikarp and Wailord card from one of the Sun and Moon sets. At work on break now. Nice. Hope work's going well for you, dude. Hope you're having a good day. Selling one for 16k. We're gonna take out a mortgage just to make some money. My god. The thing is with older cards like that, dude, like they will always hold their value. They will never go down. Did you hear me and Nils are hosting another IRL? No, I didn't actually. No, Nils has been like crazy busy as of late, so I haven't really spoken to him too much. When is it happening? Triggery. It's always an exciting time. This weekend we're doing an Easter themed one. Nice, dude. Any like pre-planned hunts or? That's pretty fucking cool. I don't know, has there been an Easter one before? I can't seem to remember one. Well, not specifically Easter themed, but Chansey and Baneri. Nice. First one, nice. This will be the lucky one. First time charm. Somebody is getting Chansey. Are you both hunting Chansey and Baneri, or is he hunting Chansey and you're hunting Baneri? Or a bit of both? I hope you'll stream so we can lurk in your stream. I might do, to be fair. It depends on which day. I probably will stream though. Either I'll probably stream like late Friday night or late Saturday night. One of the 2 days at least. I'll just have to be a little bit more quiet. But yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to being consistent with streaming again, so yeah, I'll be around quite a lot. I'm hunting Chansey. Nice. Wait, Nils is hunting Bunnery. Hey. It's interesting. It's great shiny though. Oh, he'll most likely hunt Chansey too, yeah. I would have expected him to be fair. I know he's quite keen on, like, really digging into that hunt eventually. Any Easter hunt is the theme, got you. Yeah, I mean, Chansey and Bunnery are, like, top 2 options, really. Like, I guess there is some other rabbit Pokemon. Like, if you wanted to go like later gens, you've got like Bunelby, and then Scorbunny as well. If you wanted to go Gen 8+, but yeah, I don't think there's any other rabbits in Gen 3 or 4 other than Bunnery, to be honest. Not that I can think of, unless I'm missing something really obvious. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Yeah, once again, guys, if you also want to check out, if you don't want to, if you're set on your PC or if it's a pain to be on your phone, feel free to check out the YouTube stream. I'm streaming on streaming to YouTube Shorts, so it's very like mobile friendly. First time trying it, so yeah, it's very experimental, but. Well, cards on my list of Raycasts the Biome Cooks. Bro, you should see my watch list. My watch list is dangerous. And the thing is, like, when you have things in your watch list for a period of time, like the sellers, if they haven't shifted it in a while, just start sending you offers, and I'm just there like, ooh, ooh, shouldn't do that. Dangerous. Like I said, I'm trying to cut a like very much under market price deal for a shiny Ray, but yeah. Thing is, the price that it's actually listed at isn't even that bad. It's like lower than most recent sales that I've seen. But I'm a sucker for a really good deal, so. If you want to recovery from involving cards, I have 4 of them. Damn. Oh, Ellis, I didn't tell you. When I went to the card shop the other day, obviously I bought this, as you know. But I was so close to buying the alt art Ray. Not the VMAX. I don't really like the VMAX one, personally. It's a cool card, but like I think it just looks really goofy. I prefer the regular, like, Alt Art V more. I think that looks so much better, personally. But I was so close to buying it. It was actually cheaper than that box. It wasn't a bad price at all. I thought it was so much more expensive, but it really wasn't. I was so close to buying it, and I wouldn't have regretted it. The only thing is, it would have been raw. It wouldn't have been graded or anything. Yeah, it's not awful. Like, well, actually, that's a lie. Yeah, it's quite expensive, even raw, to be honest. In some ways, I'm surprised it isn't more expensive, to be honest, but yeah. But dude, if you're not necessarily worried about the language, just get one of the Chinese ones. Like they're so much cheaper for whatever reason. I personally prefer English or Japanese, but if I just wanted it for like the card art and I didn't care about anything else, then yeah, I'd just get the cheapest version of it. But I want nice grade and English or Japanese. I know it sounds stupid, like I don't care about the monetary value of it, but it's nice that if I was to commit a large sum of money towards it, it'd be nice to know that I'm not going to lose that, if that makes sense. Like if in the worst case scenario one day, for whatever reason, I was in a situation where I needed a lot of money, like ASAP, then yeah, I would have that. But again, I don't have any intention of selling them. But yeah, if I spend a lot, I'd rather know that it's going to at least hold its value, you know. And for some reason, Japanese versions of cards nowadays, like as time goes on, like have been like going over the English prices. Like Moonbryon, for example, from Evolving Skies. Like the Japanese one is more expensive than the English one. Lord only knows why, but I don't know about like ungraded pricing, but yeah, like PSA 10 and like BGS, like the Japanese one is more expensive. The back is cooler, yeah, I agree. The card quality is better too. I don't know about like modern day, like as in like Scarlet and Violet, whether the I think it is ever so slightly better, but I know before, particularly with like Sword and Shield, and even older than that, the Japanese cards were always better quality. And it was quite noticeable too. Not even just from looking at them, but from like holding them, you could just tell that it was like higher grade cardboard, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. But I do like Japanese cards. I'm very, very fond of them. Thing is, some cards are only available in Japanese. That's the crazy thing. Like I wouldn't have any problem like investing in some like Gold Star Japanese cards, because personally I prefer the silver borders. Like an English Gold Star Latios would be cooler for sure, but the Japanese Gold Star Latios looks so much better. Like the card, because it's already like a silvery white card, and then add a silver border around it, it just looks better. The only problem is that for some reason, I don't know if, I mean, I've never had like a side-by-side comparison, obviously, but just from like images that I've seen, the Japanese Gold Star Latios looks a lot more blue than the English one. The English one you can tell is like a turquoisey green, but the Japanese one just looks blue. I don't know if that's just like weird photo taking, but Yeah, absolutely. Like that. Yeah. If it transpired that I could only ever get like a, you know, low graded like Gold Star Latios, I won't give a shit. I own the card that I desire. Like, it's still the card. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's still the same card. Yeah, it'd be cool to have it in like pristine condition, but like it's the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about Japanese cards, especially like, like vintage EX era. It's almost like the hollow foil on them pops a lot more. Like the Torchic that I have. I don't know if you can, if you'll be able to see it from the camera, but like look at that holographic. Like look how much that pops. I just don't feel like English ones pop quite that much. I don't know. It's weird. From back then, anyway. Obviously, nowadays it's different, but. Do you have any? How much did you pay for your Gold Star Ray, Ellis? I can't actually remember. It was such a long time ago. And how much is it worth now? Do you know? That's crazy. What? 250, 300, and even at PSA 3 so that's over $1,000. That's wild. Gold Star Ray is probably one of the best investments you can ever make. That card is astronomically priced. Like, it's the most expensive Gold Star by some margin. Like, it's not even close. Like, even Charizard doesn't come close to it. Which is wild, considering the pop. I mean, to be fair, I feel like Charizard's popularity has like dipped a bit, but I feel like Umbreon is the new thing. Like, Umbreons just seem to be taking charge in terms of big bucks cards, but yeah, Gold Star Ray is, yeah, that's a crazy investment you made there. Like, you tripled what you paid, effectively. And it's not like you're ever going to get rid of it, so that value will probably keep increasing. Yeah, of course. Yes, it must be so cool to just look at that and think, damn. Like, I have the gold star. Like, the gold star of gold stars. Like, most of them are relatively expensive, like, even at lower grades, but the ones that will never make sense to me as to how cheap they are is Suicune, Raikou, and Entei. You can get PSA 9 variants of those cards for like sub 500, which is wild. I don't know if it's because like they were much easier to pull or something and there's just more of them in circulation or what, but I just can't believe that those cards aren't more popular. Because they look really cool, especially the Suicune. Like, I would love to have a Gold Star Suicune. Especially because it has its Colosseum shiny colours. With the black mane. But I don't know. It's weird. Pricing of cards is just strange. But yeah. I find it quite fascinating. Bro, I was opening those packs back like at that time. Like that was my era. But like most children back then, like I didn't look after my shit and just over time they just, you know, I got rid of them or they got thrown away or whatever. I mean, I definitely didn't have a gold star. Not that I remember anyway. But yeah. I remember opening like the EX era packs. Not having a damn clue what I was actually opening. So like seeing them in person now was like, it's such a nostalgic throwback. It's so cool, but fuck me, are they expensive. Like, I would love to open one of those packs now, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like for it to even be viable, you'd have to buy a box, and to buy a box, you got to take out a fucking mortgage. It's horrible. I'll just stick to watching people open them instead. But yeah, I'm trying to find some good stuff to get in for a pack opening stream. Almost cut a deal for a Pokémon Center Surging Sparks Elite Trainer box because I really want the Magneton promo, but I haven't yet got anywhere with that. But I don't know what else to open, that's the thing. Like I could open, I mean I'd probably open some Sword and Shield stuff, but I also want to open something cool. I don't know, something like out of the ordinary. The problem is that I know that I probably won't get anything unless I get a lot of it. An Evolving Cries booster box. I feel like buying a booster box is like your only real chance of actually getting anything good. Honestly. And those boxes are not cheap. Not by any margin. And the worst thing is that you could get absolute fuck all. Yeah, enough fuck all. Yeah, I feel like Sword and Shield era booster boxes, at least from like Evolving Skies backwards, were just not great. Like Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, they just did not have good pull rates. I mean, Fusion Strike is a whole scenario in itself. Like that set was cursed, but yeah. But then as it got to like Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Silver Tempest, like Crown Zenith. I mean, you can't buy booster boxes of Crown Zenith, but that set has unbelievably good pull rates. Like, you open 10 packs, you are guaranteed, like, at this point, you're guaranteed a 50% hit rate of, like, a Trainer Gallery card, an Alt Art of some kind. Like, it's wild. That's why none of the cards in that set have, like, crazy value to them, because they're so easy to pull. The only cards with like crazy good value is the gold cards. But yeah, man, I don't know. Pre-Brilliant Stars, it was just arse pull rates. But no, I don't know if I could bring myself to. Except if I managed to get one and I didn't spend a lot of money or just managed like magically won one in a competition or something, yeah, I'd rip that shit straight away. The thing is, like, I would really struggle to keep things sealed. I really would. If I've got something cool, I'm gonna fucking open it. If it's something like crazy expensive, I'd probably take my time and like open, you know, a couple of packs here and there to make it last. But yeah. Mustafa, welcome in, friend. How's it going, dude? Welcome in. Saw you going live, yes sir. Yep, live on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. I have a PC friendly stream and a mobile friendly stream. How's it going? Yeah, it's going well, man. Going good. Just running away. Oh, no worries, Ellis. Thanks for hanging out, bro. The boys need some carrying. I'm washed. I'm trying, dude. I am trying. I've been hunting every day. I'm trying to crank up these numbers. I've made decent progress this week. I've done almost one, well, if I get to 3k today, I'll have done 1k in the last, like, few days. I'm doing my best, bro. But we know what my luck with Emerald is, so we could be here a while. I'm hoping that Esmeralda and Smeralda wanna be generous, but 35,250. That's crazy, dude. That's your longest phase, isn't it now? Unbelievable numbers, bro. Yeah, damn. Yeah, I've never broken. Actually, no, I have. That's a lie. I've never broken 40k though in one phase. I was so close with Chimeco. I was so sad that I didn't hit 40k, but. Yeah, But yeah, at this point, dude, you're getting so close to it. You need to aim for 40k before you aim for the shiny. I was actually more upset that I didn't hit 40k because I was so close to it. And I wasn't unhappy with Chimecho, but yeah, honestly. The thing is, like, Chimecho was cool, but the other options were Bagon, which was the target, or Muxuck, and I didn't get either of them. I got Chimecho, which, you know, Chimecho's cool. Not as cool as a Gen 3 Chimecho, but it's still Chimecho. Like, it's alright. And I caught it. But, I don't know, man. At that point, like, either of the other two would have been preferred. Bagoon. But it would have been cool to get 40k Muxuck. Hey handsome, hey beautiful. How's it going? I'll most likely fail. Nah, don't think of it that way, dude. You will catch it. It will happen. Good to see your lovely face. Yes. How's it going, brother? Hope you're well. But yeah, just another reminder, guys, if you want a mobile-friendly stream, we are also live on YouTube. YouTube Shorts, specifically. With a cool vertical layout that I made specifically for that. I'm trialing that out today because I figured out how to multi-stream, so... Obviously the main platform is still here, but I wanted to give it a whirl. Totally innocent. I haven't yet, no. No, I've had a busy weekend and absolutely abysmal return to work. Is it going to make me angry? And the only reason I ask is because I'm going to have a lot of angry days this week with work, so I'm going to need an outlet of some kind. So that's alright. It's nothing like... How do I put it? It's nothing bad per se, it's just yeah. One of those things that comes with working in management, unfortunately. When things just aren't going as they should and you have to remind people why they're fucking paid. It's just good and happy. Like, okay. I mean, I can work with that too. Yeah, you're not going to fail anything, Muz, I'm telling you now. You're going to hit a really cool milestone of 40,000 plus encounters, and then whatever you find, you're going to catch it. I think it will give you some trouble, but I think you're going to catch it. And then you'll have one hell of a story to tell. I hit 40,000 encounters, and then this happened. And then something interesting happened. Is it just me, or has this not gone up from 2878? Like, in the last few encounters? I faced on a roamer. It hasn't gone up. Fucking why? What the fuck? Why isn't it going up? Fuck's sake. Right, this auto counter is piecing me off. Why? Nothing has changed, I don't understand. Three on each, okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go 6 encounters. Just don't understand why. Really annoying. I'm glad I noticed, because otherwise I just wouldn't have been counting and it would have annoyed me later down the line. I believe you'll get something. You will carry, hopefully. Hopefully, it'd be nice to get something, and it'd be nice to get like a random encounter type hunt in Emerald under odds. I've yet to. I've yet to experience that, my king. Hopefully, I won't let everyone down. We need some. We need something to post. I think you'll get something before me. I know that's really like rich to say, but you've done so many encounters. But yeah, you'll do something like soon. Yeah, no worries, dude. I'm probably gonna hit 3K and like leave it there for tonight. It's not gonna end on like a really nice round number, but I'll be back on probably. Even if I'm not streaming, I'll be on tomorrow. Probably the day after that. I'll be hunting every day, regardless of how I'm hunting. Yeah, no worries, man. Both hunts combined, that's wild. Thing is, you are due a shiny. Like it's reached the point where it will be like any encounter now. That's why I think you'll still get something before me. Like I said, my luck with Emerald just isn't great. I will persist with this because I want to get it, but yeah, I wholeheartedly believe that you'll find something first. And that's how it should be. You deserve it more than I do right now. I can wait. I'm not in a rush. Around half odds. That would be nice. That would be a nice respectable. Between like 4 and 5k, that would be a nice respectable number. I would be happy with that. I wouldn't even mind going over odds, just as long as it's not like, you know, Mew. Like, even then, like, if it goes to that number, it goes to that number level. There's nothing I can do about it, but yeah, I would rather not have a repeat of Mew. That is my only other runaway hunt, and, well, yeah. I would like to get my average down a bit. I still can't believe that I actually got that thing. I genuinely never thought I would see the day. When it goes 12k, it starts being a bit like white, yeah. At that point, you can already start wondering, like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, poor Nils, like, his Emerald average is, like, not great either. He had that one quick Aron, which, you know, I genuinely thought was going to be the turnaround, and yeah, it's just been back-to-back shit again. My year average sucks. It will balance out, especially when you, like, you know, during like Safari Week and stuff, when we all just go fucking crazy. Well, I say crazy. I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to get 2 more capture cards by then. But regardless of that, Miz, we'll still get yours. Like, even if I don't end up getting mine, we'll still get yours, so I can get your stuff sent to you. If I have to wait, I have to wait. But I don't want you to wait. We need optimal hunting setups ready for June. Two drought hunting, yeah, it's weird. Shiny hunting is just, yeah, there's a lot of up and down, isn't there? I might wait until May, honestly. It's completely up to you, man. It's entirely up to you. So I'm moving this weekend, so, like, from next week, you know, we'll get to all the stuff again. I was just worried because of, like, the time period. If I ordered something like this week, it could arrive before I leave, but it might not, you know, and like, if I order it to the new address and I'm not there, like, we're moving in with Erin's sister for a period of time, so, like, she obviously lives there, but she's at work all day. I'm just wary, especially with expensive things, like, if somebody's not there, whereas I work from home, so I'm always at home, so I just want to make sure that I'm there. That's all. If it was for me, like, it's whatever, do you know what I mean? I'll take that risk myself, I just don't want to take it for you. But yeah, towards the end of this week, like, if it's eBay stuff, probably the weekend, we can look at stuff and then we can get it ordered and then it'll arrive for when I'm there. No, you haven't actually. You haven't actually told me what. I know you said capture cards, but obviously whether you want to do that now or not is up to you. But I think maybe I might try and get one at least. If I can, but if not, I'm happy with my 2. So other than that, what else is on the list? Oh, Jesus Christ. God damn. Ruby and Sapphire aren't like crazy bad priced at the moment. Fire Red and Leaf Green, however. I haven't looked extensively, but the last time that I looked, again, I may have just come... Yeah, about... Well, actually, Ruby and Sapphire we should be able to get between 40 and 50 each. We might even be able to get a couple under 50, to be fair. I have one in my watch list. I think a Ruby for 45 currently. So we can nab that if you want. But if it doesn't go before then. Fire Red Leaf Green is starting to reach Emerald territory, the last I saw. But I haven't looked in a while, so don't quote me on that. Yeah, 80 to 94. That is wild, bro. Why? Why are they so expensive? I don't understand. Bro, it's gonna take me fucking forever to build that collection up again. Why? Bro, I sold at least one copy of all of my English games for £210. 210 was. That wouldn't buy me 2 games right now. And I sold all of Gen 3, 4 and 5. Oh. Saw one Italian and one Spanish Fire Red League, and I was like, should I pull a silly again? Bro, it was worth about that much then. I was just an idiot. This wasn't even that long ago, it was last year. It was literally last year. Fucking regret that, like, oh. See, 60-70 is like, still outrageous, but it's more reasonable. Like 80 to 95, I am not paying 90 plus for a fucking Fire Red Leaf Green, bro. Don't get me wrong, they are fantastic games, but what the shit? Like, absolutely not. Mario Kart World prices, yeah. I managed to get a Switch 2 pre-ordering, but I got the Mario Kart World bundle, so it worked out a hell of a lot cheaper. Because yeah, I don't really care so much about the game prices, but I didn't really want to have to buy it at that price when I didn't have to. Yeah, it works out a hell of a lot cheaper. Well, actually, no, it's less than that here. Like, the Switch alone is £395.99. With Mario Kart World, it's £429.99. So it's like £35 for Mario Kart, as opposed to paying like 70 or 80. So yeah, I did that. Yeah, no, honestly. 90 isn't crazy, yeah. Well, when you put it, yeah, when you make it relative and you put it into perspective, yeah. It's probably going to go up in the US, that's the thing. Like, I'm sure Nintendo, I've been seeing a lot about the US stuff, and like, apparently Nintendo have said that their Switch pricing in the US doesn't even account for the tariffs. But the fact that they've paused pre-orders in the US, yeah. Yeah, that price is going up. Luckily, it doesn't affect me though. They said it'll be cheaper than that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they've said that it doesn't affect anywhere else so far. And I've already got my pre-order in, so it's not like they can charge me more. So. I know, that's the fucking problem, dude. I don't know what I wasn't expecting the Switch to be like coming out so soon. I thought I had a bit of leeway there, and then I saw June. I was like, oh. The problem is, if I don't get one now, I'm not gonna get one for ages. June feels odd. The thing is, it was no different to when the first Switch came out. It was announced in January and it came out in March. So even then, it was only a 2-month wait. Yeah, I thought it would be September time too, to be honest. But yeah. The thing is, like, you got to think about it. They did kind of like work it out quite well, because it's coming out just before like summer break for most like kids and stuff. So obviously, it'll be mainly adults getting them, but like there's obviously going to be some kids and stuff. Got an internship with you. Nice, good shit. It's going to be more credit crunching. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I think at that point, like, what more could you even actually need? Like, you have literally got everything at that point. Your investments are complete. You were already the Saudi king of shiny hunting. Now, once this final purchase is done, you will be, they'll be making statues for you, dude. Statues of you holding a DS. Nice. Nice, good stuff. So are you planning to like 4 times hunt them? Like Gen 3 and Gen 4 and stuff? Yeah. Dude, honestly, you will have the means to go absolutely crazy on Beldum. For that to be viable, like, you need more consoles. With how long that hunt could potentially take. I just can't wait to see you hunting on 4 systems, like, especially when you, like, lock in. Like, when bro is, like, locked in. You are gonna be hitting insane numbers. You're gonna be carrying the boys' call solo all the time. You and Nils predominantly. If I ever manage to get 4 or 5, then maybe I'll join the ranks, but I'm just gonna be watching you two in awe. Oh, okay, yeah. See, I quite like that about what you do, to be fair. I quite enjoy the fact that you don't tend to double hunt the same hunt or anything like that. Because there's always some kind of variety going on. I suppose that helps in not getting bored of doing the same hunt. Yeah, Beldum is one of those that you'd want to quad hunt. But yeah, I've always quite enjoyed what you do. Because it can get quite pressing after a while just doing the same thing. So yeah, I feel like having multiple hunts going on at the same time gives you that variety so that you're not like tempted to go and hunt something else when you haven't finished something you're doing or anything like that. In my opinion anyway. I'd quite like to do that too. It would make for an interesting like whenever I mean, I'm not taking part in Egg Month this year, which is actually going to be my first year that I'm not doing it, but whenever I get back to doing like egg hunting again, it'll predominantly be an emerald once I have more emeralds to do it in and more like consoles, but I'll do 4 different targets. Just adds a bit of variety. It's a lot more interesting that way. Yeah, 100%. You're kind of, well, in your case you killed 2 birds with 1 stone, but like, if you're doing it on 4 systems, you're knocking out 4 different hunts at the same time. And then if you finish one of them, then you can throw in another one. Especially if you have any on the back burner. Yeah, it's a really good way of doing it. I might do that myself someday. Right, with double hunting, I'm happy just doing the same hunt. But yeah, what I might do though, because I will obviously, eventually I'll be doing the other legendary hunts, which I'm not. Yeah, aren't we all? But yeah, when I get Latios, I don't think I'll do Latios straight away. Or maybe I will, I don't know. It depends how long Latios takes. If I'm bored of Southern Island, I'll do something else. But I want to do the Reggies. Even though I know that like we'll do our Reggie thing in Ruby and Sapphire again. Or Sapphire, I guess we're hunting it in. But I'm going to hunt them here too. But I'll do like 2 different Reggies at once, for example. Like Kyogre and Groudon, although I don't know how easy they would be to do individually. But yeah, I just want to hunt every Emerald Legendary and Mythical. I'll even do Deoxys, dude. That one's going to be a fucking ball egg, but... Oh yeah. Thing is, like, I used to go hard with 4 times hunting, but I had a controller mod. And I could probably do that again, to be honest. I could probably control a mod again, but yeah, it's going to take time and money. Yeah, it's one that I'm looking forward to doing. It's definitely going to be a bit more of a grind. Because you have to do the like puzzle every single time. And I've already hunted Deoxys, but I hunted it in Fire and Leaf Green. Or Leaf Green, actually, specifically. But I hunted Lugia and Ho-Oh as well. In Fire Red Leaf Green. Welcome in, Shade. How's it going? I don't have a Ruby set up for roaming Latios, but I do have a Sapphire, and Ruby and Sapphire save files are interchangeable. Well, I say set up. It's not entirely set up. The only thing you're really going to have to do, Muz, is just get an Abra or a Kadabra with teleport, so that you can teleport to Moorville easily. You know what to do with it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can set it up for you, dude. Like, when we end up getting it, I'll put the file on and I'll get it prepped for you. Just tired from adulting today, mood. That is a whole mood. Oldge. Yeah. I'm almost on 3k. Yeah, I'll be finishing up at 3,000. Need to get back to hunting. You do. Join us, Shade. Even I came out of retirement, dude. Stand up until you end. Yeah, I'm gonna end at 3,000. It's a nice round number. True. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. Gotta be that goat hunter again. You do. You do. It was like a shiny a day. I miss the regular shade shinies. Especially, well, predominantly the Gen 5 ones. Insane numbers indeed. So, I'm going to need you to do that at some point. Good sir. Be careful about my body nowadays. Yeah, of course. Look after yourself first and foremost, dude. Health is most important. Oof. But I will be hunting this year. I'm glad to hear, man. Well, I'm going to be streaming quite a lot. So I have returned streaming on here and YouTube, mostly at the same time, but I might interchange occasionally. Obviously my main streaming platform has always been Twitch. Some modded up consoles to help ease the pain. Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure. I need to find a tech nerd on my coast. Yeah, I mean, I would happily help you, but you'd have to send it to the UK and then I'd have to send it back. I mean, I'm teching for Muz. He's sending me... Well, he's not sending me anything, actually. I'm building him some capture cards. Like, these 2 capture cards you see on screen shade, I made them. I installed them myself. I 100% would trust you and buy items. I mean, I can definitely look into it for you if you want. We go way back. We do way back. Like, God, like years now, dude. Like 5 years at least. But yeah, I mean, I've said to Muz before as well. I'm interested in doing some controller modding on my own consoles. So once I've tested that, like I wouldn't have offered to do Muz's capture card installations until I knew I could do my own. So I did my own first, made sure they were all good before offering him the help. So yeah, quite literally, man, what the fuck? Bro, I'm like Gramps over here, like Unks. SH Unk, bro. That's me. Do you know how many people I've seen grow into fucking adults since I started streaming? Like, it makes me feel so old. Like, I don't know if you remember, like, is it Alternate? Alternate was like, I don't know what, I mean, I don't know how old he would have been then, because I didn't really ask, not that I have any reason to, but I remember he came into my stream some months ago, and this motherfucker's like in college now. I was like, what? Like, he's a grown-ass man, and that's weird. Like, everyone used to be like, I don't know, like late teens. 20, oh, that's wild, man. Bro, I'm fucking 28 this year. Like, I'm nearing 30. I turned 24 this year. That's wild, dude. That's wild, man. SH Uncle. Yeah, that's me. SH Unks. Or was I 20? You do have like 5 ages, don't you, Miss? I understand the confusion. 29? How did brother gain 5 years? What? Damn, we went from like 20, 21, 25? Nah, dude, sorry, I was 29. Like, suddenly he's older than me. Chinese calendar strat. Right, we're on 3k. Right, we'll do this one last encounter and then we'll stop there. Latios is still blue. 5th of September 2020. Sounds about right. Yeah, to be honest, I feel like I've interacted with you before that, Mus, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I'm confident that at one stage, like when I was still living in my old house, like before the one that I moved into when September 2020 would have been a thing, I'm sure that you came in with somebody else's raid. Might have even been like Pale or something like that. Something like that. But I remember you coming into my stream because you had just gotten shiny Rolts in Auras. For about, yeah, I don't think it's been quite 7 years. No, actually, you might be right, Shade, to be fair. You might actually be right. 6 or 7 years at least. It's somebody. I got it in Nils. Oh, there you go. That'll be where then. 7 years this year. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, no, that does sound about right because I started streaming when Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee released. I think, yeah. Yeah, that's when I started streaming. So 2018. Yeah, crazy times. Yeah, shit is wild, dude. Like, wild, wild. Yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Oh, thank you, sir. Well, that's it, guys. Hit 3K, some solid progress again. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. Anyone that hanged out in the YouTube stream as well, thank you. Yeah, I will probably be back on. I'll be back on this week. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or just hunt and record, but I will be streaming again, if not tomorrow, the day after. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. So yeah, sounds good, Shade. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Yeah, Shade, I don't know if you're in the Discord server or not, but yeah, I post stream updates on there if you want to hang out in the future. Or just drop me a message or whatever. But yeah, hope everyone has a good night. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all soon. Oh, actually, let me give you a new link, Shade. I don't think that one actually works anymore. I need to update it. I need to update it. There we go. That's the new one. Yeah. Right. Everyone have a good night, and I will see you guys soon. Ciao.